Are you interested in exploring Africa's economic powerhouses? It may surprise you to learn that a handful of African nations collectively contribute more than 50% of Africa's total GDP. Indeed, the continent boasts several nations at the forefront of its economic growth and development. To put this in perspective, Africa's GDP was estimated at approximately $3 trillion as of 2022, a substantial sum that warrants closer examination of the countries driving this economic output. According to a 2022 World Bank report, the African nations wielding the most significant share of the continent's wealth are as follows. 5. Kenya. Kenya, ranking as the fifth largest economy in Africa, is poised to reach a GDP exceeding $118 billion by the end of 2023, according to Trading Economics and analysts' expectations. Located in East Africa, Kenya stands out for its diverse and dynamic economy. With a GDP accounting for approximately 2.5% of Africa's total, Kenya makes a substantial contribution to the continent's economic growth. What distinguishes Kenya's economy is its diversified nature, featuring a blend of traditional and modern sectors, with agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing among its major industries. Agriculture plays a pivotal role in Kenya's economy, employing a significant portion of its population. The nation is renowned for its exports of tea, coffee, and horticultural products, generating substantial revenue. Moreover, Kenya is a primary producer of fruits and vegetables, not only for local consumption, but also for international markets. Tourism is another cornerstone industry, attracting millions of visitors annually and bolstering economic growth. Manufacturing is on the rise in Kenya, encompassing textiles, food processing, and chemical production, and is expected to continue offering investment opportunities. The services sector, comprising banking, insurance, and transportation, further propels Kenya's economy, which is rapidly emerging as a hub for tech startups and companies, further contributing to its GDP. 4. Algeria. Ranked as the fourth largest economy in Africa, Algeria boasts a GDP exceeding $168 billion in 2023, as per Trading Economics and global macro models. Situated in North Africa, Algeria's GDP constitutes approximately 8% of Africa's total economic output. The nation is celebrated for its abundant natural resources, particularly oil and gas, which serve as major drivers of its economy. Oil and gas alone account for approximately 60% of Algeria's GDP and a remarkable 95% of its export earnings, with the country possessing the world's 10th largest natural gas reserves and ranking as the third largest gas exporter to Europe. Algeria has invested heavily in its oil and gas sectors to expand production and explore new reserves. Additionally, agriculture plays a pivotal role in the nation's economy, encompassing crops such as wheat, barley, fruits, and vegetables, while also being a significant exporter of phosphates used in fertilizers and other products. Agriculture contributes approximately 5% to Algeria's GDP and employs about 15% of its population. Despite recent economic challenges, including high unemployment, budget deficits, and substantial public debt, Algeria has initiated economic reforms to address these issues and attract more foreign investment. The nation's rich history and culture, featuring ancient Roman ruins, traditional Berber villages, and stunning deserts, underscore its tourism potential. Efforts are underway to promote tourism development and attract foreign visitors, further contributing to economic growth. With its abundant natural resources, expanding agricultural sector, and rich history, Algeria stands as an intriguing country to monitor in terms of economic development. 3. Egypt. Egypt, ranking as the third largest economy in Africa, is projected to reach a GDP exceeding $421.92 billion by the end of 2023, according to Trading Economics and macroeconomic projections. Egypt, known for its historical significance and ancient civilizations, not only boasts a rich cultural heritage, but also wields a substantial economic influence, contributing approximately 10% to Africa's total GDP. One of the distinctive features of Egypt's economy is its diversity. The country maintains a robust agriculture sector, cultivating crops like cotton, wheat, and corn. Egypt ranks among the world's largest producers and exporters of cotton, and agriculture employs roughly 17% of the population, while contributing approximately 14% to the nation's GDP. Egypt's strategic location along the Nile River and the Nile Delta, one of the world's most fertile areas, has fostered a thriving agricultural sector. Furthermore, Egypt's manufacturing industry, encompassing textiles, chemicals, and food processing, is experiencing growth and contributes about 25% to the country's GDP, employing roughly 20% of the population. The government has been actively promoting the development of the manufacturing sector and attracting foreign investment. Egypt's services sector, comprising tourism and financial services, accounts for roughly 60% of the country's GDP. The nation's numerous historical sites and monuments have made tourism a vital contributor to Egypt's economy. Egypt is also home to the Suez Canal, a major international shipping route connecting Asia and Europe, further enhancing its role as a hub for global trade. Revenue from the Suez Canal significantly bolsters Egypt's economy, as ships pay tolls to traverse the waterway. Despite challenges such as high unemployment and inflation rates, as well as political instability, Egypt is implementing economic reforms to address these issues, attract more foreign investment, and continue its economic development journey. With its diversified economy, rich history, and strategic location, Egypt is poised to remain a pivotal player in Africa's economic landscape. 2. South Africa. As the second largest economy in Africa, South Africa is projected to reach a GDP surpassing $428 billion by the end of 2023, according to trading economics and macroeconomic forecasts. South Africa's significance extends beyond its economic prowess. It is celebrated for its diverse economy, cultural heritage, history, and natural beauty. Accounting for approximately 15% of Africa's total GDP, this developed nation showcases a varied economic landscape that encompasses manufacturing, mining, and financial services. South Africa's manufacturing sector holds a prominent position in the country's economy, encompassing the production of vehicles, machinery, chemicals, and textiles. Notably, the manufacturing sector serves as a significant employer and a major contributor to South Africa's GDP. It also embraces high-tech industries, with numerous companies engaged in cutting-edge technology. Mining represents another vital industry, with South Africa being rich in minerals such as gold, platinum, and diamonds. Mining contributes significantly to the nation's GDP, employment opportunities, and foreign exchange earnings. It is worth noting that South Africa has a long-standing history of mining, dating back to the 1800s, and this sector remains integral to its economy. The financial services sector, featuring banks, insurance companies, and other financial institutions, is a key contributor to South Africa's economy. This sector serves as a significant employer and offers a wide range of services to both individuals and businesses. South Africa's growing middle class has a rising demand for financial services, further bolstering this sector. Additionally, South Africa is a noteworthy exporter of precious metals and minerals, with gold, platinum, and diamonds among its top exports. These exports not only contribute to the country's economy, but also have a global impact. 1. Nigeria. Nigeria, the largest economy in Africa, is poised to achieve a GDP exceeding $454 billion, according to trading economics and macroeconomic forecasts. Located in West Africa, Nigeria holds the distinction of being responsible for approximately 20% of Africa's total GDP. This economic powerhouse is renowned for its vast oil reserves and ranks as one of the world's largest crude oil producers. The oil and gas sector is a major driving force behind Nigeria's economy, accounting for about 10% of its GDP, over 70% of its budget revenues, and a remarkable 90% of its foreign exchange earnings. However, Nigeria's economic influence extends beyond the oil industry. The country is actively diversifying its economy, with a growing manufacturing sector that produces textiles, footwear, food and beverages, and chemicals. The Nigerian government has been implementing policies to encourage the growth of the manufacturing sector and attract foreign investment, promoting economic diversification. One of Nigeria's most significant assets is its large population, exceeding 200 million people. Nigeria ranks as the largest population in Africa and the seventh largest globally. This sizable population creates a vast market for goods and services, making Nigeria an attractive destination for businesses seeking expansion in Africa. In conclusion, it's worth emphasizing that GDP is just one indicator of a country's or continent's wealth. Other factors, such as income inequality and poverty, also play crucial roles in assessing economic well-being. Nonetheless, these 5 countries stand as significant players in Africa's economic landscape, and their progress is captivating to watch as they continue to shape the continent's future.